What's up, bud? How you doing, Sage? Welcome in, homies. There's the YouTube one. YouTube stream is up. Nice. Yep, there it is. Pop that chat out too. Now we got all of our chats. We got YouTube and Twitch going today. We're basically going to be watching a YouTube video, learning how to do this game development stuff. Some things I've been wanting to do. I've been watching some before streaming, so I kind of know what I'm looking for. And we're basically going to be following it, trying to like do some stuff like that. And we're going to add our own elements into it and everything. There's a couple games that I play on my phone and tablet that I like. On the channel, it is... Hold up. I don't think I have it on my YouTube yet, or my Twitch yet. 1 second, let me find it. I have to pull the actual stream up. Yep, it shows it's working over here. Okay, should be the same as my Twitch, but you never know. There's that. To get ready to make a huge announcement on Instagram. Everything else tomorrow. Sweet, what are you doing, bro? You got like a thing you're gonna be doing for rodeo? I'm gonna pull up the rest of this YouTube real quick. There's something I do have to do real quick. So let's go ahead and bring my stream up into here so you guys can see it. Now let's go to YouTube. Let's go to my history. Okay. Where's that? It's this guy right here. He does a really good tutorial. He's a little all over the place, but it felt like it'd be cool. This guy also has an easy clicker template we could use too. But I will go ahead and pause this real quick. Hold up. Let me tell you what the the college life. Is it fun? There's a game called Empire or Business Empire something clicker. I can't remember the exact name of it all. And that's one of my favorite games, but there's like some parts of it that are kind of annoying and kind of are just like, what's that, bro? I see over there on YouTube. But the game that I'm basing this game off of is kind of really good, but it also has its own issues. And there's some things that I just don't like about it. And there's other things that I do like about other games that I want to, implement into this. So let's go ahead and get Spotify open real quick too. Get some lo-fi music going and everything. What was that I just seen? Oh, it's a little emojis. Okay. I was so confused. Starts college on Tuesday? Bro, you're going to have like a busy ass schedule. So, I'm thinking about going ahead and getting some screenshots. I'm going to send them to myself of the game that I already play. And we're going to base our UI off of the UI of the game I already play. Is that a fly going on my nose? Like a little... A fly is like a gnat, baby gnat. Or a gnat is a baby fly. So let's go ahead and start screenshotting all this stuff. They got a lot of different buttons, but that's fine. We'll probably just do our own stuff. We'll base it off of what I feel like we should do. We'll do the basic necessities of the game and everything. So you already do? I mean, yeah, but you think you already have a busy life now. Wait until you full on start this college, but you ain't gonna have no time. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Also got me a new mouse today, and it's freaking nice. Let's see if we can look at that. Look at that. It is nice. Feels so weird to have a new mouse. My other mouse, I've had it for a little while, and the button started like double clicking itself whenever I would click on stuff, and it would mess a bunch of crap up. Where's the music? Where's it at? So I listened to it lately. Stream beats. We're gonna have to go for stream beats because if I'm streaming just on Twitch, it's fine to listen to regular music, but YouTube is really killer about copyright. So I had to do that. Now you're good, dude. I only stream the weekends. I don't stream during the week, so you're good. I'm gonna turn this music way down though and turn it up for you guys. That's almost all the way down. But yeah, I only stream the weekends because that's the only time I ever have. Like I work throughout the week. So I get you. There's no way it's so quiet. There it is. Does it sound distorted? Does the music sound like shit? I have no idea because I added a gain filter to it just to make it where you guys can hear it. We got an ad.
I just don't think it's practical. For me,
this tutorial is sponsored by Patreon.
Because part 1.
Hello everyone, welcome to the new tutorial series. In this tutorial series, we're gonna be creating our clicker game using Unreal Engine 5. Blueprints. So I'll teach you how to do it today. So first thing first, we want to go to the game, say create a blank project. We don't need anything from here. Just select blueprint and project name can be clicker.
Okay, so we literally just click create. Okay, that's it. Alright, so now we basically just gotta let this boy load up. I have those screenshots now. I'm gonna send them to myself real quick. What Gmail do I have on here so I know what to go through? Like it may be a little bit easier if I just go ahead and email it to myself. We don't need that view screen out here. We'll see here in a minute. I'm using that one. Do I have that? Nope. Okay, compose to that email. I'm gonna add a bunch of photos. I can add more than one, correct? Okay, I can. Third one, fourth one, fifth one, sixth one, and send. Has no subject. It'll send whenever it's done. Okay, there it is. And here's all the photos. It's fairly cool, actually. Download that one. That one. Now, these are all in vertical format because the game is in vertical format. We're going to make our own format. Not our own format, but we're going to make it horizontal. So it's going to be, or not horizontal, normal, you know. Okay, where's my container drawer? There we go. Wait, content drawer. Yeah. Now I want to snap this to this like dock and layout. Yeah. There we go. Hold up. Create new level. Clicker level. So create new level. Clicker level. This will be a little slow. I'm sorry, guys. Nice.
So first thing, we're gonna create a game instance.
So right click, blueprint class, all classes, game instance. Yeah.
So reason I'm creating game instances, maybe in the future I will have more levels and I want to store my information in the game instance. So once I want to save them, I can always...
Now I do know that he fairly quickly gets into the whole adding images and doing this and doing that. So what we're going to do is we're also going to add our own images. So we're going to do everything by 1920 by 1080 because that's what it's going to be, a desktop game. I don't think I'm going to make a port for phone. I don't think I will. So let's go to our downloads here. Downloads. And basically what I want to do is I want to take these, we'll add these into here. It only did one. Okay, there they go. Why is Photoshop so slow? It like freaks out when it has to import images like this. It only imported 2. What the hell? Oh, it's slowly but surely adding more. There we go. So we're just gonna make these real small for a minute. Where's my thing? It's not letting me select any of these. Anyways, these are our images. Let's go ahead and just make most of these disappear. So we're gonna start with this one, maybe. Let's see here. We'll start with this one. This will be like our money segment or whatever. So, or no, that's the wrong segment. This right here. Right there. This right here is a segment where we make our money. Okay, so this is where you click at. You click right here in the middle. You can click to watch an ad to make your money per click more. I'm not going to do that with my game. I'm going to make it to where they're upgradable to make more money per click. And then you have how much you have altogether up here. 3 million looks like a lot based off of most games and everything, but this game actually 3 million is nothing. So basically we're going to take these UIs and we're going to do something with them. So let's see if we can highlight these, and we're going to make these into their own little folder. There's no way to make a folder. There's got to be a way to make folders on this bitch. There it is. Reference images. Probably spelled that all wrong, but I do not care. We're just going to add all these reference images into this folder here. Then we're going to collapse it, and we're only going to keep the one out that we're actually going to be using. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a copy of the reference. Why is that visible? Oh, because the reference is visible inside the folder too. All right, there we go. If it's a reference image, we're going to throw it in here. And then when we're actually working on the reference image, it's going to go up here. So let's go ahead and basically we're going to, is it Control T? It is. So we can go ahead and scale this up a bit, drag this down. I kind of want to cut out this top half. By the way, this is not an actual credit card number. This is just a game. And then we have a shape tool somewhere, I'm pretty sure. I'm not used to using Photoshop, so we're gonna have to kind of do what we can. We're gonna have to figure things out as we go. There is a shape tool somewhere. Where the hell is it? It's a gradient tool. This right here, the ellipse tool, and you can change this to be, well, I want the ellipse, yeah, but I want it to have less, I don't know, angular segments. I want it to be like an ellipse, but a square, like a square ellipse. I don't know how to put it. We could do this and just go cookie cutter style. That's a pen tool, right? Yeah, okay, there we go. So I guess we'll just go ahead and zoom in and we'll go cookie cutter style. Won't be perfect, but it won't be, well, we could just make our own shape based off of this. We don't have to have it being perfect. There was a tool that Pixlr has that this does not. Maybe there's a tool in Photoshop that has something, but like I don't know the Photoshop things. Object selection tool. I'm assuming we just let it do its thing and it should select it. Hopefully. I know it's doing something. So while we're waiting, real quick, we'll go ahead and check out the stream on my phone. Make sure the music sounds good, because no one told me if it sounded good or not. I need to know if it sounded good, you know. If it sounded good or not. If it sounded good, you know. Still very quiet, not gonna lie. Encoder overloaded, bro. What you mean? Okay, it didn't select anything. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So can we add to selection? Add to selection. I don't want that. What the shit? Okay, it's clearly a different color. How the hell is it accidentally gathering all that and saying, hey, this has to be the same, right? Like what? It did it perfectly. I hear it even with all these random ass colors, but yeah, it's not doing it to the words right here. Really? Well, this sucks actually. Holy shit. Why does this gotta suck for? Am I gonna have to use Pixlr? Literally a free website to be able to use Photoshop stuff? Because this seems like to be the only thing that actually works. This does not work worth a crap. I don't mind Photoshop, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to talk shit about it. It's just these tools don't seem to work very well. And that don't make no damn sense. Just checking all my options before we continue. Of course, we got a square. I mean, screw it. Whoa, that actually is exactly what I need. It says rectangle, but yeah, that's not a rectangle like at all. That's like exactly what I need. Okay, so if we zoom out, that's how big that's gonna be. It's actually kind of big, but we did zoom it up, so we could always just make it smaller if we wanted. Take this. This is gonna be kind of like the UI. We'll post the UI like right here, and get rid of the image real quick. So that'd be like the top of the screen where your money shows, this and that. I'm trying to think, what else would we want? How many clicks per second type of thing? Sounds about right. Go ahead and just add something like that. Drag this down. It doesn't need to be very big, not for this thing at least. Drag that there. I don't want to fill most of the screen up with just UI though. That's the thing. I don't want to fill everything up with UI. But this could be okay. So that's basically this little element of, well, basically everything here. There's nothing really here. We're going to have these down here soon too. So like this little area. What we could do is add the cropping tool minus the add. Yeah, I want to crop. Whoa. Crop preview. I am confused what the hell just happened. I don't like the cropping tool. That tool did not work right at all. I figured cropping something meant, you know, cropping it, not just like, oh, well, we're going to crop the whole fucking canvas. Like, what? not understanding how Photoshop works really kills the ability to pretty much do anything. Especially when you don't know how Photoshop works. You're slowly but surely learning it. Good God. That's way too much. So I didn't mean to blow into the microphone, but there's a little gnat flying around. Background eraser tool. What? That's cool shit. So essentially, how do I make this a square eraser? There was a way to do it. There was a way to make brushes like different shapes. I just don't know how to do it now. It'd be all right. We'll do that. And then like if we have these back on there, what we'll do is take this reference image and copy and paste it, make this one disappear. And on this one, we'll erase the bottom. And then on this one, we'll erase the top. So essentially what I would like to have is like this section right here. Now it'd be down here, except for definitely not that big. That does not need to be that big. Something like this. This is all just my own reference photos and this and that because, well, it's kind of needed. By the way, no, I will not be using the same images that I have here actually in the game. These are owned by another company, another gaming company that made a game that I'm referencing. We will be taking our own stuff and adding it in like 100%. I'm not trying to get in trouble for ripping off someone else's game. Not happening. So this could be like the word money up here, yada yada. Trying to think here, what else do they ever really have? Now, I could always just open my phone and look at it. Let's see here. So on the base thing, they have that. They have a background. Well, I would like to have like texturing on the buttons up here. So like, let's go to Google. Credit card look. I don't want to look up, I just want the look of a credit card. Like, no, fancy. Ooh, that's cool. Let me see here. That's cool as shit, actually. And it's a full photo. Save image as. It's a web. Web P. The fuck is that? No idea what the hell that even is. That's cool. There we go. I mean, let me use it. Now I'd like to use this as the cutout for this. Don't know how to do that. Create clipping mask. Whoa, what the fuck? Okay, I want to kind of go above this. I mean, I don't know. Okay, whatever. Let's use the, where was it? The lasso tool? No. Object selection tool. Just want to select the object. That's all I want to do. Like, there we go. Now, if we keep that selected but click this, that works, right? And then, okay, so it does. Okay, let's deselect that. Yeah, like let's not. Hello, can we please? Okay, come on. Deselect. Go back here, go to our image of our card. Move that here. Control T for transforming it, making it larger. Making it invisible. Then going back to the rectangle. Then clicking on Object Selection Tool. Clicking on that image right here. The shape. I didn't want this one. I only wanted this one. Bro, come on. Oh my god. Not the last of the rectangle. I just want this fucking rectangle, bro. Oh my god. How is it so fucking hard? I literally can do this within seconds on Pixlr. Are you fucking kidding me? Bruh. I mean, guys, that's gonna select everything, huh? No, okay. Add this back. Make sure this is selected. And then will the eraser tool work like that? Let's see. Actually, hold up. This disappeared to select this, right click on this, and can we invert the selection? That's all I need. Subtract from, add to selection, invert selection with. And intersect with selection. This is all just testing. I have no idea what this is going to do. They really make this difficult as fuck, don't they? That's fine. I'm glad you can't. I'm glad you failed. They really make this a lot more difficult. I don't understand why it has to be this difficult. And now, this is what I'm talking about, bro. Like, I don't mind using Photoshop, but bro, I just did the same fucking selection and it worked. Now I'm doing it again, but a different time, and there's not enough detail. There's not enough something for it to find what it's trying to select. Huh? Like, look, it just worked there, but it didn't last time. What? I don't understand some of this shit. Camera's off for a second. Promise that's my chair. If you hear that, that is my chair squeaking, not me farting. I think here, how would I do that normally? Like, so that's selected. Selection inverse. Now, if we erase, will that work? If we erase while holding this, it does. Nice. But I need to move that selection over a bit. The image isn't quite where it needs to be. So right click while holding this tool. Not that. Right click here. Right click. God damn it. Switch the tool. Damn, bruh. Motherfucker. So annoying. Go ahead and just restretch this some more. There we go. So hide that again. Click on the rectangle. Click on the selection tool. Highlight that. Let it do its thing for a second. It's going to take a second to find what I'm selecting. It only selected half for whatever fucking reason. I have no idea. And it only selected the other half this time. Great. What in the fuck? Select the other half, please. The other half of the exact same color. What in the fuck? This tool makes no fucking sense. Really? Select the whole square. Photoshop, please fucking work. There, it did it. Why was that so difficult? Make sure that's selected. There we go. Now we got a simple little fucking texture. Why was that so difficult? Now there's no way to add adjustments to this. If I add an adjustment to this very specific layer right here, it'll affect everything below it. For what reason? I have no idea. Unless there's something I'm just not understanding about Photoshop. You can't add filters and effects on specific layers. It affects everything below it. Why? I don't know. Makes no sense to me. Now I need to do the same thing. With another version of that image. So let's go ahead and go to downloads again. Drag and drop this in there. Make sure this is the right size. Damn it. Come on. I am not trying to select anything, motherfucker. Oh my God. What is this? Why? There we go. Make it about the right size. Put it above the rectangle 2. Make it disappear. Selection tool. Select this entire rectangle. And it literally selected literally didn't even select the rectangle. How is that possible? I'm about to go use Pixlr. I literally can't use Photoshop. This is stupid. Photoshop is fucking stupid sometimes. Look at this. You're telling me out of all of this white, it can't tell where the blue is? Seriously? The fuck is up with this program, dude? I want just the blue, not a section of random ass thing. Deselect. Make sure we're selecting a rectangle 2. Maybe that helps. It does for some oddly weird reason. Okay, make sure that is actually selected now. Okay, rasterize it. I don't care. I forgot to do that. Hold up. Select this, select that, invert selection, and then go back to this, and there we go. So now if we go ahead and enable everything, there's our texturing for our backgrounds, where our text, like how much money you make, everything else. Holy shit, that was just ridiculous. Now, like I said, a lot of these things are going to change eventually. So right now we can go ahead and remove remove that and that and that, and that's going to be our base background texture essentially. And then we'll add the UI element on it later. So file, export as, there it is. PNG, blah blah blah. It doesn't really have a name. I'm just going to click export, and UI element 1, a new folder, UE5 elements, new folder, got clicker elements. I'm just going to save this to UI element 1, minimize this, bring UE5 back up.
I can do it all from the game instance, but for now you don't have to be worried about it. We can go ahead and create a character.
Blueprint and character. So we're going to right click, blueprint class, character, clicker. Yes, we are following a tutorial video, guys. Don't get mad at me. I'm learning. We're going to set up the basics of what he's teaching us and how it actually runs. We're going to use our own UI elements and our own things, but we're going to use what he's teaching.
So this is going to be our character, and I will for start make all variables inside of the clicker character, so it's more simple. So now
Blueprint,
player controller, clicker, game.
blueprint, player controller,
Controller.
clicker, gameplay controller. I did not mean to double click. I forgot double clicking in this opens things up. How do you rename F2? Okay. Clicker, gameplay controller. Gotta rename that.
And also we can create
Blueprint.
Can use game mode base because it's single player.
So right click, blueprint class, game mode base. Just gonna name this clicker. Right?
Clicker, gameplay, GM as a game mode.
And we'll go ahead and change that, I guess. He changed it to clicker underscore game mode or game play GM.
And that should be working perfect. So right now we will go to the clicker gameplay game mode, to the event graph.
Okay, so he went there. He went to the event graph.
And on event begin play, we're gonna get player controller.
Okay, event gameplay or event begin gameplay. How do we move again? Okay. And then he went there. Get player controller. Get player controller.
And first we will set show mouse cursor because we
Set show mouse cursor. Sure, I want to move this stuff around.
always want to see our mouse cursor here, like that. Perfect. And from there we will also get set input UI only, just like that.
Hold up, dude. Slow it down here. This dude's going way too fast compared to what I'm used to. I'm still learning UE5 or UE in general, basically. How do we move it? I said we can move it, right? And he went from this to this. Okay, gotcha. Learning curve here, guys.
And we can reroute it to be cleaner. So
So compile and save.
compile and save. And now we can go and create
Oh yeah, I forgot you can do this. You can just do that and select it there.
our UI. So our game is gonna be all UI, like all widget blueprints.
Okay, new folder, UI.
So we're gonna create folder for it. And let's go.
You need a what?
Like all widget blueprints. So you're gonna create folder for it. And let's call
Widget blueprint. So UI interface, widget blueprint,
this master UI.
master
And we're gonna create canvas.
UI. Bro, you gotta slow the fuck down here, homie. I know you're fast as fuck, but like, dude, not everybody is.
This is gonna be our main UI.
Okay, so he double clicked into it. Okay, gotcha.
And we're gonna create canvas.
Create a canvas.
And let's add some image. And we can anchor it to the whole screen 0, 0, 0, 0.
Okay, he put it in here. He anchored it, which is right here. Middle of the screen, and he just zeroed everything out. 0, 0, 0, 0.
Like that. And color and the brush can be whatever we like.
Oh, okay, so in brush. I mean, it really doesn't matter because mine's gonna be, you know, an actual image, I feel. Wait, so can we actually add this in? Like, hold up. I'm gonna do something real quick. I probably shouldn't. But I just kind of want to test it. Just because, why the fuck not? UE5 elements, clicker element, UI element 1. Let's just input this and see how this works. Probably won't work worth a crap, but it's worth a shot just to try it. Oh, that's cool as shit. So we bring this back down to white. And now it looks normal as fuck. That's cool as fuck, actually. I kind of think I want it to look like this. Like, that's awesome.
Let's set it to be something lighter. You can set like this. You can, I repeat, you can say, you can choose whatever you like.
File and save because I really don't want anything being messed up.
So here in this master UI, we will need something to click on. So let's create.
Okay, so now we're about to create something to click on. So what I'm gonna do is in Photoshop, let's go ahead and drag and drop my more photos in here. So what we're gonna do is we can make like a UI of 1000 by 1000, I guess. We'll go ahead and do a new, and then we're gonna do, oh damn, 1000 by 1000, create. And then if we look at our images here, we're gonna go based off of the original image we were editing a little bit ago. What we're gonna do, wow, what the fuck? Is this right here, basically. We're gonna take this little section here, click here to earn money. But we're gonna do like a dollar symbol. Do we have like anything like that we can use? Dollar symbol. I spelled that wrong, but that's okay. Save image as. We're gonna go UE5 elements. New, we're gonna do folder. We're gonna do Photoshop elements 2 because I want to make sure I spelled that so wrong. I don't give a fuck though. Okay, go open up folder. Drag and drop this. Make sure nothing is selected because if you have everything something selected, it'll fuck up. Drag and drop that in there. And we'll go ahead and zoom into it. And we'll bring this about like right here. And then we'll do basically the same thing that they have here. Click to earn money. I'll have this centered out. Why is it to the side? That makes no sense because this is literally clicked on center. I don't see how that works, but okay, that works fine, I guess. Okay, so click to earn money. That's basically just basing it off that image. There we go. That'll be our basic image. Now I feel like I just want to have it to be a clear background, nothing there. So we're gonna unlock that element and remove that element. I don't know if we can have PNG with clear background elements in Unreal Engine. If not, it'll tell me. Export as, export UI elements. Click here. I'm gonna save that. We'll go back to UE5 elements, clicker elements. This is what we're working with, by the way. This is our folder full of our elements. If we have an element we need, so you go there, go to UI interface and widgets like we did last time. So that was here. Right click UI widget blueprint, click here.
Cookie, or let's say clicker.
He's literally naming this clicker.
So we can choose whatever we want to be there. We're gonna also set size box and the minimum desired width and height.
Okay, so where did we go here? Clicker. He set a size box.
It's gonna be like 50.
Minimum desired width.
And we can set to be desired.
Minimum desired height.
And
He set 150 and 150. 150. 150.
decide 150. And we can set to be desired.
Okay, fit screen desired.
And inside we can put border. And later on we can change it.
I'm just gonna add the image in there. I don't feel like doing all the other shit.
It's gonna be for example, just this cube for now, but later we're gonna change this.
Okay, so he's doing something real quick while he's doing that. We're gonna add in the actual elements. So I'm gonna go ahead and hold up. Actually, I just realized I did something. Hold up.
Let's say
Okay, so he did add it into the UI. I don't know why he added it there. So we're gonna go ahead and add this to this. So this is the button you'll be clicking on essentially. Now I don't know how well that's gonna work later. Let's see here. So if we go ahead and add image, add click here element, and there we go.
clicker, the desired width, and we can set to be desired. And inside we can put border, and later on we can change it. And let's say it's gonna be, for example, just this cube for now, but later we're gonna change this. So now if we go ahead, also
So we need to add a button, don't we?
border with a button.
Hold up. What do you do? Right click,
Border,
wrap with button. So right click, wrap with button. That is cool shit, actually. Now I don't want it looking like that. This is for the button. I want. I don't want there to be a button. I want there to be a button, but I don't want there to be no image on the button. not visible. Yeah, see now it's not really visible by caller, but the image now needs to be bigger. Which could be done in the transform. No, probably wouldn't be there. It'd be scale. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice. So compile and save.
with the button.
So the button is clickable,
Change padding to 0.
or will be clickable.
And also here we want it to be 0. So we want this border to fill our button. So this now has a function, and we're gonna call clicker button.
Because he's actually naming the button. So clicker button. Yeah, we're gonna name that. Sure.
And set it as variable.
Oh, he said it as a variable too. Gotcha.
We'll use it later. So now in the
So now in the UI,
user created, we can find the clicker.
and inside the user created. Oh, that's so cool. And find the clicker. Look at that. That's so much cooler. It's actually really cool. The button's gonna be like right there. This is actually awesome. The size of content? Yeah, no. Be nice if I could scale it and everything would kind of scale with it. That would be nice. Anchors, set it to the middle of the screen. Right there, like dead center.
And if we size it to content, it's gonna be the same as we put it there.
Oh wait, we kind of want that. So size to content, which means it'll be about that size right there. So if we change it over here, change the clicker size. Compile and save. It's not updating. Okay, well, whatever. Sure.
And let's anchor it to the middle and position it like this and align it 0.5, 0.5, so it's
Mine's almost dead in the center, I feel. It's pretty spot on, actually. I think I'll leave it roughly like that. That's pretty spot on. That's like almost spot on.
right in the middle. Just like that. And now if we click play, there is nothing because we need to add it to the viewport.
Okay, so compile, save, compiled and saved, compiled and saved. Okay, so we need to add it to the viewport is what we're about to do now, guys.
So we can also from here do a little tick and let's make sequence.
Okay, so he went from event begin gameplay to a sequence. Yeah. Okay.
And here we're gonna create widget. It's gonna be master UI. And we're gonna add it to viewport.
Hold up, bro. You gotta slow the fuck down, bro. Like, not everybody's fast at this shit.
Here we're gonna create
Create widget. That's why I couldn't find it. Create widget. Okay, so we're gonna highlight these real quick and move these back a bit. Do this one here, and then we're gonna do what?
widget. It's gonna be master UI.
here would be the master UI. Okay, okay, okay. Add the viewport. And also it did both of these for some reason on his. Compile. Compile, save. Make sure everything's compiled and saved. Now if I click play. Did I do something wrong? How did he do it?
So now if you open click your level.
Oh, we have to open up the level. Which would be this one. Save selected.
And we set game mode. So
Controller game instance. See, open up the level.
we created a clicker gameplay game mode. So let's set up the game.
I'm not seeing what the hell he's seeing. Am I missing something? Huh. Clicker level. I'm in clicker level. There's nothing over here for some reason.
Game mode. So and here we're gonna create widget. It's gonna be master UI. And we're gonna add it to viewport. Compile and save.
Huh. Like he literally has nothing selected. There's a bunch of options over here. Okay, there we go. Gameplay mode, override, game mode.
So now click your level and we set game mode. So we created a clicker gameplay game mode. So let's select game mode. Let's select our clicker.
Default pawn path.
Character and let's
It's not letting me change these.
select our clicker gameplay player controller.
All these are grayed out for me. Game mode base. There we go. Okay, I don't know why I did that. So we're gonna change it to game or character clicker for that. Player controller. Okay, so for the player controller will literally be clicker gameplay controller. I think that's it.
Save
Save.
and open it now. We have the
Oh my. Look at this. It actually works. What? That's cool as fuck. Now I'd like for it to open up into a separate, you know, thing. I want it to open up in its own viewport That would be nice. So literally now if we open it up, there we go, you see it. I just realized you don't see anything in here.
This here. Actually, we don't need this border. It was my bad. We can just set it to be here, the color that we want. We can press copy, hold shift, left click, hold shift, left click. But for hover, we're gonna make it a little bit lighter, so we can.
Oh, there's a button, there's a thing for hover. Hold up. Okay, yeah, let's go to the clicker. And then is it on clicker button? It is. So where is this at? It's on something hover, which is under the appearances. Advanced rendering, accessibilities, appearances. Style, it's under style and then hovered. Okay, so I kind of want to make it like that, but on hovered, I would like for it to be a little bit different. So I want the tint to be a little bit more like a gray style. Well, there's no collar to it, so that's the thing. Okay, so this doesn't really work at all. Nothing here works because it's a, you see through it. So hover doesn't really work. Okay, whatever. I don't need that, but
Open and save, click play. And as you can see, we have a button now on the screen. Okay, so now we need to create text. I will create simple text in my master UI. And I'm gonna type in it clicker game.
yeah, we're gonna name this now. This is apparently where we're naming stuff. Like, now's when you gotta think about what do I want to name my game. So I'm gonna name it Money Empire. Hold up, before I name that, let's go to App Store. Now let's see here. Money Empire. Oh god, that's actually a thing. Wait, no, it's not. There's a bunch of different things, but not that. Okay, so this is inside of the, basically this, we're gonna name, or we're gonna do a text, and then we're just gonna add a simple text. And then in here is where it's gonna be Money Empire. I'm gonna change the text to be like a black. Click OK. It's also make sure this box is the same size. And then we can like adjust this to be like right here. Like perfect. Size. Oh, that's for that. I'm not really seeing what I want here. I want it to change the size of the text, which should be here.
Just like that. They can make a text a little bit bigger.
Okay, so it's down in appearance and font. Right here. Definitely don't want it to be that big. Do like a 65. And then up here, we're going to set the anchor to be top right, just like it is now.
We can position our clicker game here. Then I'm gonna duplicate the text with Alt Ctrl Control D. This is gonna be my points.
My points are gonna go up here. Okay, so this is where we're starting to actually do this now. So Control C, Control V, take this one and drag this over here. We're going to change the text color of this to be a white. And then we're gonna select OK. We're gonna set this to be 0. Literally, because it's gonna be a number. This is where the number is gonna be. I would like to set this to the middle of the box. There we go. Set that to be like dead center. We're gonna make sure that this anchor is gonna be right where it's at. Pretty much right there, dead center. Okay, nice, nice. So he's hitting 0, 0 on everything. So he's like resetting the position of these things. So these are gonna be like 0, 0. Why does it move on mine but not on his? I want this to be like right up there, bro. What the fuck? Whatever.
And now we need to create. So basically now if we go and click, nothing happens, right?
Yeah, so we're gonna basically compile and save. Compile, save. I always go through and compile and save everything because you never know when you're gonna have a crash. So now if we sit there and we have literally a 0 up there, click here, nothing happens. You can't tell something's happening, like it's actually clicking, because I don't have any special effect to make it show. I just have an image that's see-through.
But fix that by going into our clicker character.
So go over here, go to our clicker character, graph event.
I'll make it in the game instance, so these points stay even if we change levels.
Okay, well he's doing it differently now. He literally changed his mind halfway through what he was doing. He said what did he go to?
The game instance, so
The game instance is where he's making it.
these points stay even if we change levels. So we can create it here. So let's create like clicker points.
Okay, he added a new variable. Clicker points.
Let's make it as a float.
And then make it a float. Okay.
So we have clicker points here. And with those clicker points, we can go ahead to our master UI and we can bind this text.
Okay, he went to master UI. He went to text. And in appearances, where's it at? Appearances, bind, create binding.
But to be able to bind it, we need to cast to our
What the fuck did he just do? Oh, he clicked create. Okay, so bind, create binding.
But to be able to bind it, we need to cast to our game instance.
Event, so cast to game instance, I'm assuming. Yep.
Clicker game instance.
Cast to clicker game instance. Okay, hold up. So do that again. Cast to clicker game. That one right there. Okay.
Here we're just gonna get game instance.
Here we're going to get game instance.
This is gonna be our clicker.
Wait, he set that to here. What? Promote to variable.
Game instance reference.
So clicker game instance variable or reference.
And because we did this now, we're gonna be able to pull the clicker points.
To compile, save. He went back to the side.
So if we get to this,
Did this.
game instance reference, and we get clicker points.
Take this out. Get clicker points.
As you can see, we can just pull it in, and we're gonna have.
No, we can't.
We can just pull it in. And
What? What did I do different?
and we're gonna, as you can see, we can just pull it in, and we're gonna have.
To text float. Just he put that there and this into there and then this into. Text is not compatible with slate color structure. What? Hold up, I think. Wait 1 second. Let me double check something.
Master UI. With those clicker points, we can go ahead to our Master UI,
UI
and we can bind this.
content and text. Oh shit! I think I'm doing this all wrong. Hold up. Event graph. So it basically just delete everything we just did here because I think I clicked on the wrong thing. We need to go back to the other thing. I don't want to be in there. I want to be in the master UI, but I want to be in the regular version. How do we see the other? Oh god, it's been so long since I've done this. Okay, so he went there to content and text. Content, text, create new binding. Then you went over to event graph. Then you went to variable. He made a new variable called clicker points. And then he changed that one to, I think it was a float.
Text. But to be able to bind it, we need to cast to our game instance. So that's our clicker game instance.
He also did this. As to clicker game instance.
Here we're just gonna get game instance.
Get game instance.
This is gonna be our clicker game instance reference. And because we did this now, we're gonna be able to pull the clicker points. So
So then he went over to get text.
we get this game instance.
Yeah, something ain't right here. Something's definitely not right.
Text. We can go ahead to our master UI, and we can bind.
He's literally selected this guy right here. Not this, but this guy back here. And went down to content, text, and get text. Remove binding. Bind. Create new binding. So text bind create binding event graph. Something is not working here. Something is just not working.
This text. But to be able to bind it, we need to cast to our game instance. So that's our clicker game instance.
Class to game instance. Class to clicker game instance.
Here we're just gonna get game instance,
Get game instance.
and this is gonna be our clicker instance. And this is gonna be our
Set this to promote variable. Clicker game instance. Ref.
clicker game instance reference. And because we did this now,
Compile real quick.
we're gonna be able to pull the clicker
Then come over.
points. So if we get this,
Drag and drop that there. Yeah, look. Clicker game instance object reference is not compatible with text. What?
this game instance reference, and we get clicker points. So if we get this game instance reference, and we get clicker points, as you can see.
Oh, wait. Hang on. Get clicker points. Does that finally work?
See, we can just pull it in, and we're gonna have our clicker points show.
Oh, did I accidentally remove that? I did not mean to remove that. Hold up. Let me go back to where we actually made that.
As a float, make it in the game instance, so these points stay even if we change levels. So we can create it here. So let's create it like clicker points. Let's make it as a float.
It's literally right there. What the fuck? What's it mean? How's what? Okay, well then let's go ahead and just remove the entire thing altogether then. Sure. Clicker points. Set it as a float. Master UI. Clicker points. Add that into there. And compile. Huh?
So we have clicker points here, and with those clicker points we can go ahead to our master UI and we can bind this text. But to be able to bind it, we need to cast to our game instance. So that's our clicker game instance. Here we're just gonna get game instance, and this is gonna be our clicker game instance reference. And because we did this now, we're gonna be able to pull the clicker points. So if we get this game instance reference and we get clicker points, as you can see, we can just pull it in and we're gonna have our showing. So even if we go now, we cannot see it because we need to add a function to the button. Here we
Okay, what is going on here? It's set as a float like he said to do. Clicker points, master UI, clicker points, target, but yet the property associated with clicker points cannot be found in the game UI and master UI and master UI C. Compatible of master UI failed, one fatal issue, 0 warnings, and 54/7. What? Bro, I literally did exactly what this dude is telling me to do, except for I'm getting an issue and he's not. How the fuck does that work? I'm gonna redo everything. I will redo it all back to the beginning. I did not want to do that. Hold up. That was automatically there, so we're gonna leave that there. We're gonna delete these references, go back, delete all these references here, all these things here. Delete all those, go back to designer, come back here, remove this fucking thing. And I'll even bring it up here for y'all to see.
clicker points. So if we get this,
So watch.
so that's, and with those clicker points, let's
Go back even further.
fix that by going into our clicker character. Or rather, we can all make it.
So he's going into game instance,
Stay even if we change levels.
which I will make sure I'm in. Clicker game instance. And we're already in the event graph.
So we can create it here.
Variable,
Create like clicker points.
clicker points. Let's just variable, clicker points. It's already set to float.
Let's make it as a float.
Okay, we're gonna compile and save that just real quick. Compile, save. Also, let's go ahead and compile and save these now that they ain't got nothing in there. Yeah, I know there's no binding. There's not gonna be any binding. You can wait. Go back here.
So we have clicker points here. And with those clicker points, we can go ahead
Okay.
to our master UI.
Master UI. We're in Master UI. He goes to content and text, which is right here because he's selecting the text. Like if we get off of this and click text again, it brings you up to the content area. Text, click here where it has none, click create binding, and it'll bring you to this page. You'll see, you'll see. Watch. Clicks on the text. There's content, text, bind, create binding. Then boom, there he is.
We need to cut.
He goes to event graph. Event graph. So I'd like to clear this real quick because I know there's compile results. It's fine. So now if we go continue watching him real quick, he does what?
To our
Drags out from event construct,
game instance.
cast to game instance, cast to game instance. But he does the clicker game instance, the one at the top.
So that's
See,
our
right here.
game instance. Here we are just
From object, get game instance. Drag from here, get game instance. Should be that one. Just making sure. Just watch him real quick.
instance.
Make sure.
Here we are just gonna get game instance.
Yeah, okay.
And
He's promoting that to variable. Taking this, dragging it out, promoting it to variable. which will make this little variable thing here, and it'll pop up a clicker game instance. Of course, we're gonna change that here in a minute to what? Let's see.
Clicker game instance reference.
Okay, clicker game instant reference. Clicker game instance space reference. Enter. Done. Now we have everything else we need, right? Let's go ahead and go and check everything else. We got the clicker points float. We got the master UI area where we have the clicker game instance reference, which is a variable. We have all this set up here. Cool. Now we're going to go over to get text again. Watch, you'll see.
And because we did this now, we're gonna be able to pull the clicker points.
So now let's see if I can compile. It'll freak the fuck out. Okay, there we go. Save and compile. There we go. We're gonna drag and drop our reference that we made a minute ago. We're gonna click get clicker instant reference.
if we get this game instance reference and we get clicker points,
Get clicker points. We're calling for that thing we made a little bit ago. Do this. Get clicker points. Do this. And bring this back here so it's easier to read. And if we do this, it's gonna make this. Now watch, we're gonna compile. And it worked. Excuse me? I literally did this exact thing, bro. I did this 4 times in a row. Nothing different. Nothing.
as you can see, we can just pull it in and we're gonna have our clicker points showing. So even if we go now, we cannot see it because we need to add a function to the button. And here we're getting some errors. And we're getting this error simply because we need to go to our project settings. Sorry, not editor preference, project settings, and just find map and modes and set our game instance that we created.
Are we getting that error? We are, okay. Clear this. He said go to edits, project settings, and then it was like all the way at the bottom somewhere, or what? It was gameplay, map, and modes, yes. And then game instance should be the clicker game instance, right? Maybe? Clicker game instance, yes.
So
Okay, that should be good. Now there's no big save button, so I guess we're good. Close out of that and click play again. Ain't nothing going on. We'll probably still get an error based off of the button not working, but that's okay. The button doesn't have a thing yet.
so now we need to add a function that is gonna add the number to our UI, and that's this little button. So if we go to the clicker,
Okay, he said if we go to the clicker and then what? Wait, what? Why does mine look a little bit different? He opened up an event graph, didn't he? How the hell do you open up an event graph?
that's our button. We can go to the graph
Oh, up here, okay.
and we can cast the game instance again.
To cast a game instance again. Cast to game instance. So it should be this one here.
We can just basically copy all of this here.
Okay, so he went back to the master UI, went to the event graph.
Just copy this.
He, for some reason, copied just this. I'm assuming that's what he's doing, yep.
And promote to variable,
And then does that again, promote to variable.
clicker game instance reference. So this
clicker game instance reference. Don't we already have one called that? No, it's on a different page.
Clicker button. So here, because it's a variable, we can go ahead and on pressed.
Hold up. He's confusing me a bit.
And
Sets it to variable.
game instance reference. So this is for our clicker button. So here,
So if we hit designer,
because it's a variable,
we hit, he's on the clicker button. Mine is set to a variable. He said if you scroll down to on clicked
we can go ahead and on pressed.
or on
We
pressed,
can get our clicker game instance reference.
clicker game instant reference.
Yes. We can get clicker points.
Get clicker points.
And we can simply add clicker points.
And then just simply add. Okay. Why does this feel like it's too easy? I feel like there's gonna be a bunch of shit.
So from here, this.
Okay, so he copied this.
And I'm gonna set clicker points.
Set clicker points. So to this to this. And the green to the top green here. This green to this green here.
But to make it more more flexible, I'm gonna call this clicker point.
Okay, so he said this and then promote to variable. Clicker point something.
Per click.
Okay, clicker points per click.
So if we, for example, buy more upgrades, then in the future our clicker points per click are gonna be increased and not only one, like now.
Okay, then on. Hold up, what do you do, bro?
Clicker points per click are gonna be increased and not only one.
So you had this selected, went down. Wait, what?
Clicker points per click are gonna be
Please compile a blueprint. Okay, we gotta compile it first. Okay, clicks per would be 1.
increased and not only one, like now. So make sure
Compile and save.
you set clicker points per click 1. Perfect. So now if we go ahead,
No way. Dude, if you get out of the range, it doesn't work. You keep clicking, it does work, bro. That's fucking crazy. Bro, I actually have a fucking working game. What? There's no way this works, bro. It's very minimal right now, but that's okay. There's no way this works.
as you can see, we have a working clicker game. Get our points.
That's so cool.
It's a very simple way of making one. And in the future, we're gonna upgrade the system and create a shop and some.
Okay. Damn. Hope I gotta send a video of this to Yaki. I told her I was gonna be making this, or at least attempting to. This is crazy that I actually got it to work. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to part 2. Is this 2? Okay, go to history. So that was part 1. This will be part 2. We're opened up, but this in a new tab because it's a lot easier that way.
There's a point at the end of a project when you realize, but what in the world do I want in here or here? On HomeDepot.com, DIY
Very true.
also means decorate it yourself. Get your home made with furniture, decor, and free.
110, I guess.
Hold up, go back.
Hi, we're Visible. We're the wireless company with nothing to hide.
I gotta get a drink. Hold up, pause for a minute. Literally, if anybody heard that beeping, I didn't realize I had my mini fridge turned up to like 55. That is not cold enough.
Seriously, hidden fees? We don't.
This tutorial is sponsored by Patreon. Thank you all for your support. Hello everyone, welcome back to the second episode. In the second episode, we're gonna be creating our shop and also
Okay, so this is where he just does design stuff. I forgot about that. So do we want to add more designs? I'm trying to think here because I'm wanting to add those buttons. If you look at what I was talking about a little bit ago, we add these back here. I want to add these kind of buttons. And I don't know. So we have the main earning page, which we already have going. That's the plus. But I would like to have like a tab where it says upgrades or some shit. I don't know. Let me look at something real quick. Elgato. No, Stream Deck. Yeah, Stream Deck. Now I'm not going to be using the Stream Deck, but Stream Deck does have a very in-depth library full of icons. Whenever it opens. Maybe. Okay. And then, yeah, I don't care. Please remind me later. What's this? So this is Elgato Marketplace. Sure. Icons. Well, do something a little bit different. Level up icon. Images. Do something like this. Nah, this right here is nice. Licensable. I have an idea. Photoshop elements, yes. Go ahead and just get rid of that real quick. We'll go ahead and take our file. It's clicker elements, UE5 elements, Photoshop elements. We'll take a drag and drop this into its new own element. And what we're gonna do, kids, don't do this. Just like a random background. I don't know what the hell that is. Like a random color that I did not want. I want to add a color layer. Layer, new layer. Layer 1. Just put this in the back. Take this. Get the color dropping tool or whatever the hell it's called. They don't seem to have easy to use tools, it looks like. Like the painting tool. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna make the hardness 100%. Size all the way up. the fuck? What did I use? This is a brush tool. Oh, a history brush tool. Oops. Size that. Hardness 100%. Change this to be like a white. Now if we go ahead and do the selection tool, it kind of selected. It's not quite what I wanted. Let's take away from, right? Oh shoot. Not what I wanted. Okay, so we have that layer selected. We hit eraser tool. Okay, so that basically erases that. I want to go back to this tool, select invert, then erase everything else except for that. And now I want to go ahead and use this tool here to select this color. Okay. I kind of like that, not gonna lie. Okay. Now, just for the simplicity of this, take this, and like I want to change the color just so it's easier to see, just for now. Or we can just get rid of this layer altogether. So it pretty much did its job. There we go. Now we can see it a lot easier. Make sure this layer is selected. Zoom on in. Gotta do a little bit of painting. Oh, this is gonna take ages. Not gonna lie, I think it might be easier to use Pixlr on this one. Because for the love of God, Photoshop has really bad tools. Pixlr.com, log in, advanced editor. And now we can bring this over, and then we're gonna drag and drop this into here. And then look at this, the wand select tool. Select that. We're gonna add. Right click, invert selection, eraser tool. Make sure everything's erased like it's supposed to be. First, let's unlock this. And look at that. Oh my God, Photoshop. It's almost like you could have done something so similar, but yet some free program has you beat. Look at that. Holy shit. Then deselect and bam. Look at there. Holy shit. Adjustments, hue and saturation. That's saturation, lightness. Kind of like that, not gonna lie. What we could do though is take this, Control C, Control V, make this one disappear. This one can be erased with this selection down here. There we go. And this one up here, What happened to my screen? What the fuck? And this one can erase these ones up here. So they can be two separate sections essentially. And then bam, there we go. Now it's one image, but we could take just the image with the black on it, and then adjustments, and then hue and saturation, and we can adjust this. But since it's black, it's kind of hard to do anything with. There we go. Now it's white and green. I feel like that may be a little bit better. Now this doesn't look too good. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the drawing tool, color select that color, turn this down to like 4, and draw in the pixels that are messed up. Look how amazingly easy this program is. By the way, I want to add for free. Yes, you can only do 3 images per day with a free account, and you can upgrade to doing more. But bruh, you're telling me that this free program can do this easily? Like, they already have it figured out what can make things easier in Photoshop. Simple little things, and yet they can't figure it out. Something don't seem right to me. The simple select wand, being able to select a certain thing in a certain radius without having to try to use AI to do it, since the AI sucks. And then bam, look how beautifully this works. This is literally like 45 seconds altogether for all this work, when I literally spent like an hour trying to figure it out in Photoshop, and it was just a pain in the ass for no reason. Export layer as PNG, quick export image as PNG. Yeah, I want image. We're going to do the Photoshop element, level up, keep that in there. There's a level up instance, and then we can go back to our clicker level. We're going to go into the UI. I'm going to drag and drop this into there. Go back to wherever the hell we just were. Clicker. Design. Okay, master UI. Design. Yeah, there we are. Now down here's where I kind of want that at. Let me think here. So we kind of want the same thing as this. So in the master UI, we want a canvas, we want an image, the clicker. So we want an image, and inside that, we're gonna have a clicker. Over that, we're gonna have that and that. So this would be inside of clicker UI, kind of like thing. So let me see here. How did we do this? We did clicker by drag and drop in. Trying to think here. User created is how we did it. Okay. So we did that by creating a UI element. So right click, user interface, widget blueprint. And then it was a user widget. Select. And this one's going to be shop. And then in here, we can kind of do what we did with the clicker element. So we had the clicker, which was just what? How did we do that? It was a clicker, which was, oh man, what is clicker? So there's nothing here. Oh, it's just this right here. That's the name of it. And then inside that, we're gonna drag this down here to make it closer to one another. We got a size box. Size box. Drag and drop that in there. Height override. Minimum desired height and minimum desired width, yes. Then what do we do with this one? We did 150, 150. I think 250 and 250 is perfect. And then we're gonna set it to override by how do we do it again? It was desired, yeah. And then inside that we added a image to a clicker button. So we right clicked that, okay. So we right clicked, wrap with, and then button. But then we took the button from the, where is it at? Size box. How did we do it on the last one? Had something to do with clicker button. Maybe it was just a simple button. Oh wait, size box. That's all out of order. Size box, then button. Size box, yes. Desired. Now inside that we did what? Pretty sure we wrapped it with the button, but it does button and then size box. This one is different, size box, and then inside that there's a clicker button and an image. So if we take this one, delete this one, force delete, F2, and then rename this one to shop, go in there, but then we can replace the image with this button. I also would like to do the size box to be like 260 and 260. Image, like to be able to scale it up bigger. Image size, so we're gonna do like 75. Okay, maybe we'll do like 65 and 65. Yeah, I like that a lot better. Okay, we're gonna compile and save. Let's go, there we go. Yep, we got the clicker and that one. So if we go to master UI, we have our base right here. And we go to user created, and it should be shop. Let's throw that in there. Whoa. Size to content. Why is that so big? What did I do? Well, that's the right size. How the hell did this manage to like blow up like that? Literally a copy of the clicker. Ooh, these have the variables, the clicker pour points, variable. Okay, well, I'll delete the shop. And what we're gonna do is we'll also go back to part 1. And we'll go back to that point.
This is Pretection. Apply pre-barbecue. Protect with off.
So we have to go all the way back essentially.
Clicker, gameplay, the controller, skip to the event as we always, just like that. Our UI. So our game is gonna be all UI, like all widget blueprints. So we're gonna create folder for it, and let's call this master UI. This is gonna be our main UI, and we're gonna create canvas. And let's add some image. And we can anchor it to the whole screen 0, 0, 0, 0, like that. And color and the brush can be whatever we like. Let's set it to be need something to click on. So let's create our or let's say clicker.
This is making literally the clicker now, so we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna go to U, that, use widget, and then we're gonna do shop. Go into it.
So we can choose whatever we want to be there. We're gonna also set size box, and the minimum desired width and height is gonna be like.
Okay, so we're just gonna do size box as we knew. Minimum desired width and minimum desired height. He does like, fuck, I don't know. 150 and 150. 150. 150. Remember, he goes that to desired.
And we can set to be desired. And inside we can put border,
I skipped the border because the border is annoying.
and later on we can change it. And let's say
He uses it to differentiate when you're clicking on something. It highlights and like changes the color when you're clicking on it.
it's gonna be, for example, just this cube for now, but later we're gonna change this. So now, if we go ahead, oh, also wrap this border with a button, because we want this to be a button.
So it's button first. Okay. So what he does is button. He adds the button. I don't want any color or opacity, but apparently that's not how he did it. Background color, none. Okay.
Also, here we want it to be 0.
This dude literally whispers half the time.
This border to now in the user created, we can find a clicker.
Okay, so basically that's it on that section, but I'm gonna add an image. I'm gonna add it into this. I want this to be the same size as this size box. So transform image. There's no easy way of doing this. Okay, gotcha. Transform. Yes, we'll do it that way. And then up in here, appearances. I'm gonna do level up appearance, I guess. Maybe not. Okay. Good job at making this easy for me, guys. What? How the fuck did I do this? So we went clicker, size box, clicker button, and image. It's exactly the same thing we did. Like, there's nothing different between the two. That's exactly what we did. Okay, an image and image. There's literally no difference. Just the type of image, or just the image itself, is what's different. This don't make no damn sense. Huh? Yeah, look, it's not showing up. What did I do different? Literally nothing's different. I'm so confused. There is absolutely nothing different other than the padding size. Other than that, there's literally nothing different, bro. What? This is why I don't typically do this stuff. Because I don't know how to problem solve. Like, straight up, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here to fix this. See, now there's that. We change the image to this. Like, what the fuck? I am so confused. So all I did was take something and copy and paste it. Straight, that's all I did. Only bad thing is though, is since I copied and pasted the button, will it fuck up? Clicker button, shop button. I'm gonna make that not a variable. Not right now. Probably should. Okay. So is that good now? Compile and save. Master UI. Now if we do user created, take the shop one. Look at that. Look at the sizing difference. There we go. Now the background's a little funky because it's white. I didn't think about that. The white background on the white thing. Okay. Still. Now we're gonna use a separate video. How to make UI pop up with a click of a button. UE5.
When you have rheumatoid arthritis, the smallest things can feel like the biggest obstacles. But Xeljanz.
So you don't know how to switch between different UI menus. Not a problem. So let's say you have a main UI menu and 3 sub UI menus that you want the user to be able to switch between by clicking different buttons. Well, to do that, in the main menu, drag a widget switcher under the canvas. Set the size of it to whatever you want, then under user created, drag all 3 sub menus into the switcher. And now you'll see that if you change the active widget index in the switcher, the sub menu shown will change accordingly. Now, in order to set it to whatever the user clicks based on the buttons, click the first button and on the right under on clicked, drag the widget switcher inside, and then drag out a set active widget index. Set whatever index you want this button to set to, and drag everything together like so. You're done. Now when this button is clicked, it sets the index to the sub-menu you wanted. Just repeat the processes for the other 2 buttons, and now the user can trigger all the different sub-menus with the click of a button. Hope that helps, Zenaz.
Okay, so that's cool shit. Because I'm trying to think about this here, so just get a notepad out or something. So let's say we want them to click button, shop opens, UI, other buttons are shown, purchase, oops. Damn it. X button closes UI. Okay, so essentially what I'm wanting to do is in this, make when you click this button, it's in the shop thing, it'll open up a whole nother UI. That UI will have the shop that we're going to learn here in a little bit. So first we should probably make the shop, not going to lie. So we're going to close this out because that one he doesn't really do much in. This right here is where he actually is creating the shop.
So you think you know Wix. Do you really? First up, we've got Shake Video.
This tutorial is sponsored by Patreon. Thank you all for your support. Hello everyone, welcome back. We had a little stop on the channel for like where it's like simple clicker made in Unreal Engine 5. But now at this point we only have the clicking stuff, so we can only click, and it's not fun because that's what we can do. So what we can do now, and what I'm planning to do, is we're gonna go to our UI user interface and we're gonna start creating shop. So
okay, so he goes there, he goes to the main one, goes to the UI folder, creates a new user interface widget blueprint, and then shop underscore UI. I'm assuming. Let's go ahead and do something with it just to make it easier on us. Minimize this, bring this up here, and just for your guys' sake, we're gonna make it to where you guys can see everything that's going on here. Probably should stop streaming on Twitch if I want to do this, because I don't want to get hit with a copyright. Oh, you use someone else's video, so